Hello, this is Brian for the B for Team KBJ. I'm doing a Gravekeeper deck profile. It's a deck that I'm willing to get rid of at the right price or trade value. Anyways, I'm gonna get it started. 3 Gravekeeper's Spies because they're absolutely necessary for the deck. 3 Gravekeeper's Assailants. I've heard of people only running 2 because of they're running something else, but I feel he's got a really good effect and he's a 2k beat stick with Necro Valley, so I use 3. 3 Recruiters because of his effect is good. He's got good defense when Necro Valley's out, 2k, so he can hold his own, and he's got a good effect, so I run 3. 3 Descendants. I've heard of people only running 2, which I think is absurd because he's got an amazing effect. You can call priority on it. There's no limit to how many times you can do it, and if you toss a Descendant, you get Descendant's effect with it. So I run 3. Commandants, they're dual purpose in my deck. One, they're 21k beats or 2.1k beat sticks, and they can be dropped for Necro Valleys when needed. That was it for level 4 and lower monsters. For level 5 and higher, I got 1 Caius. Because he's dark, 1 sacrifice, amazing effect if you're playing, you know, the meta game, which is mostly light and dark monsters. 2 Visionary. I've heard of nobody using Visionary in their Gravekeeper deck, but that's dumb because he's good, he's powerful, his effect is amazing, and he's only 1 sacrifice in this deck because I always tribute a Gravekeeper for him. 2 Chiefs. I've also heard of nobody running him, but he's good too because he's a 2.4k beat stick with Necro Valley, and you can pull this combo where you tribute your Visionary, summon Chief, bring back Visionary, and then your opponent's just like, oh fuck. That's it for level 5 or higher monsters. Now, my trap lineup is 2 Rite of Spirits because I feel like 2 is the most consistent. 3 might be overdoing it, 1's not enough, and gets around Necro Valley. That's your monster reborn for the deck. 2 Bottomless because it's stapled, it's good. You can side them out if you're playing something like Morphtronics, I guess. Mirror Force, it's a staple, it's good. I feel like everybody uses this in their deck. Solemn Judgment, obvious reasons. Triple Necro Valley, if you want to know why those are in there. Probably don't know anything about Gravekeepers. 1 MST because of with Descendant there's enough back row destruction. I feel like one's enough just for me. 2 Magical Dimensions. This card is really good. When using Magical Dimension, you get to 1 special summon a monster, 2 destroy one of your opponent's monsters, and they cannot bottomless your monster, or torrential tribute your monster, or Solemn Warning. Well, they could Solemn Warning Magical Dimension, so they can't bottomless or torrential it because the last thing that happens was you destroying their monster. Therefore, they miss the timing, making Magical Dimension one of my favorite cards to use. Lore of Darkness because it's good. Double Royal Tribute because it's all Konami says I can have. 2 Gravekeeper's Stell because same with the Rite of Spirits. 2's just right, 1's not enough, 3 is too many. 1 Book of Moon to abuse my spy, or I don't know, stop an attack, stop one of my attacks if they're using a Mirror Force. Foolish Burial for foolishing Visionary to the grave, something or other like that. Then a Dark Hole, and then I have 2 side deck cards for it right now because I kind of took apart the side deck. Just 1 Magician's Circle gives you a free Visionary. like to side this in against Exodia because the special summoning of the spellcaster monster isn't optional. They have to basically pull out a piece of Exodia. And then one Divine Wrath because it's good. And you have any questions on rarities, I can go through real quick. The Divine is super. The Allure is super. The MST is ultra. All three Necro Valleys are super. Solemn Judgment is ultra. The Mirror Force is common, and both bottomlesses are common. If I don't say something is something, then it's common. Ride Spirit, Hobby League. It's got red letters. Gravekeeper's Chief, super. Visionary, super. Caius, ultra. One rare Commandant. All three Descendants, rare. All three Recruiters, rare. I'm dumb, because that's the only thing they come. But, any other questions, comment, PMs. If you want the deck and you approach me, you're gonna have to send first, or somehow give us the money first. I'm gonna have a want list at the bottom of this video, and thanks. That's all.